Hey guys, I just wanted to show you guys how to put on a mask and take one off properly. So if you're interested, please stay tuned. So I want to show y'all how to properly put the mask on and take it off. Like basically properly care for the mask, because majority of the time people are going to be wearing this like daily. The fabric ones you can wash. They are safe to wash, but even though you're washing them, you still want to be like cautious of how you put them on, how you take them off, because the purpose is, to protect your face and just basically like so I'm gonna say this right here. These masks are not like, they don't really protect you from catching COVID, but it's better to have something over your face as opposed to not to, because if you're touching surfaces and stuff like that, we touch our face so much, you really don't realize how much you touch your face in a day. So if you have something on your face, sometimes it'll pretty much help with preventing you from touching your face. So anyway, you kind of want to handle it with the elastic, or if you have the ties, like by the ties, the outside is considered the dirty side because that's the side that's out in the open. The other side is, because that's on your face, is considered the clean side. So you always want to make sure the clean side is clean. You don't really want to touch it or whatnot because it's the clean side. So basically, you don't want to, you don't really want to touch the outside because it's the dirty side. So if you touch the outside, then you always have to wash your hands, etc., etc. And then you don't want to transfer it over to the dirty side. So basically, when you pick it up, you want to pick it up from the elastic or the straps, whichever one you have. And then you put it on. And this is the side. So once you put this on your face, this is the clean side, and this side is the outside. So it's the dirty side because you're going to be walking outside, whatever germs is going to be hitting it. So you want to try your best not to touch your face, touch the mask, because you're basically touching the germs. Anytime you handle this, you want to have clean hands. So before you put it on, before you even pick it up, you want to wash your hands, soap and water. If you're just like outside or something like that, and you just so happen it's like, oh, let me put on my mask, and you have sanitize your hands, and then put the mask on. Anytime you touch it, before you touch it, you want to sanitize your hands. Even if you accidentally touch it, you still want to sanitize your hands, because like I said, you're going to be walking outside and this is considered dirty now. So if you touch it, you have germs on your hands, so you need to wash your hands. Soap and water beats sanitizer any day. Sanitizer does not take the place of washing hands. Soap and warm water beats sanitizer any day. So don't just go around just sanitizing your hands all day. You need to wash your hands with soap and water. Anyway, so once you have it on, it's on. You're outside doing whatever you're doing, etc. Like I said, if you touch it, sanitize your hands. So when you're ready to take it off, you need to sanitize your hands or wash your hands, because by the time you're ready to take it off, more than likely you'll be back in the house or wherever you're going to be at. So you want to sanitize your hands, wash your hands, whichever one you have available. But if you're near if you're near water and soap, you need to wash your hands. So you wash your hands, come in, wash your hands, and then you take it off, but you take it off by the straps. By the elastic. And then when you take it off, like I said, this is the outside and this is the clean side, the inside. So you basically just want to like fold it in, because this is the clean side. So you want the dirty sides to touch each other. You don't want the clean sides to touch each other. You want the dirty sides to touch each other. And with the straps and the elastic, you should just be able to flip it over. And you flip it over hot dog style, and then because this is a clean side. You could touch the clean side. Your hands are clean. So this is still considered clean because you clean your hands and your hands are clean. And then you want to put it in maybe like a plastic bag, a sandwich bag, something like that. Like you always want to keep it. Don't just put it in your pocket. Put it in something so it could be protected. You know, store it in something. And that's basically how you keep this clean, how you use it. And there are a lot of masks. Like I'm going to be making ones with slits in it that you could put either another mask in, like say for instance you have the disposable masks, so these could be good protectors. You know, this could be like an extra barrier for it, because it's cotton. So basically you're not protected with just a cotton mask. Is no way that you're protected. This gives like 50% protection versus the masks that are like in the hospital and stuff like that. So if you put a mask in here, or a filter may even help. But like if you have masks and you have a fabric one, it could be made with a slit in it so that you can put the mask in there, and then you know you'll have an extra barrier, and then it will basically protect the other mask so you could wear it, you know, a little bit more, because this masks are scarce, like let's be honest. So we have to kind of be smart about it and find ways to save and stretch, because it's like it's hard out here. Hospitals are running out of them. It's so many hospitals that are asking, you know, basically for donations for people to make the mask, or even if they have some and they're not utilizing them, because most people are, you know, staying in the house from for quarantine. The hospitals are asking for them to donate masks. So we are trying to find ways to stretch the masks as long as we can before we actually wear these. So in the hospitals right now, we're not wearing the fabric mask. We're still wearing the regular hospital mask, but we are trying to keep as much, you know what I mean? Like we're trying to keep the supply good, basically. So these are good. You can wash them. So I will wash them daily, because you're outside all day long, or you're doing whatever, especially like if you travel back and forth and you're wearing these outside, you're going to the market, you're going wherever, you know, you touch your kids, you play with your kids, you do whatever, you come home, you grab grocery bags, you grab your car door, you're doing a bunch of stuff. So like you're unconsciously touching your face, you're touching your mask. So you want to wash these daily, and I will wash them in hot water, of course, to get the germs out. But yeah, you can get them with the slits in it so that you could put the filters in it, or you could put other masks in there. But it's really just all about washing your hands, sanitizing, like just being aware, just, you know, trying to clean, sanitize, disinfect areas, trying not to touch a lot of stuff. You know, we go into the market, we're picking up everything, and we're not even, like, we're unconsciously doing it. So we go into the market and we may like, okay, well, I want this box of cereal, and we pick it up to read what's in it, or we, you know, we're touching all the milk, moving the milks, you know, because mostly everybody do it. Nobody really grabs the milk from the front, so you're moving all the milk to the side, and then look, you're touching all the milk jugs. And we're wearing gloves, wearing the same gloves. Like a lot of people don't even change the gloves. So you'll put on a pair of gloves. Don't wash most of the time people don't wash their hands before they put on gloves, because they figure, oh, well, I'm putting on gloves, what's the point? You have to wash your hands before, you know, you put on the gloves. You have to wash your hands after you take off the gloves. Like hand washing is so important. Like you just don't understand how, well, I'm sure people understand now how important it is. Hand washing is key. Like it's the number one way to stop the spread of germs. So you wash your hands before you put on gloves. You wash your hands after you take off the gloves. And sometimes, like, you know, people wear gloves all day long. You put on the gloves, you open your door, you open your car door, you go in the market, you touch everything, and then you go right back and touch your car door again with the same gloves, instead of taking the gloves off, you know, and washing your hands or putting new gloves on the dry. Like it's just basically people are utilizing gloves, and a lot of times gloves you know, because they're not using them the right way, is spreading germs as well. So it's just a lot of hand hygiene. You know, hopefully everybody is researching and learning how to do proper hand hygiene. But that's it, guys.